Hi, my name is Bill Sterrett, and I'm an associate professor and program coordinator at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. I'm a former principal and a middle school science teacher, and my interest in research involve collaborative principal leadership, teacher leadership, and this notion of outdoors learning and sustainability leadership.
Hi, I'm Lisa Kensler. I'm an associate professor and program coordinator at Auburn University in Alabama. And I have been researching green schools and working in the green schools movement, first as a teacher way back when, and also as a professor since 2008 at Auburn, and find that it is an innovative way for our schools to lead us out of traditional industrialized schooling into a more holistic, powerful way to engage students and communities in learning together.
And I'm Tanya McKey. I am the Director of Federal Programs and a middle school principal in the Eufaula City Schools in Alabama, and a recent graduate of Auburn University in the Ed Leadership Program. I became involved in the Green Schools Whole School Sustainability as a teacher and then as a principal, really looking at how do we influence our students to be better citizens, and how do we give back and make the world really a better place. And then when I got to the university and meeting Lisa and looking at some of the work that she's done to say, what else can I learn and how can I give back in terms of principal preparation in my program. And so really got involved with the Green Ribbon Award, and my dissertation research focuses on the first 5 years of the Green Ribbon Award.
So what compelled you all to write the case?
We wanted to emphasize collaborative leadership and school improvement. School improvement is a very important process. Most schools engage in it yearly. This particular case takes a close look at urban middle school leadership, and the principal is wanting to bring in stakeholders, teachers, students, parents, in an innovative way to focus on this notion of what does it mean to be a green school. And the notion of student success, of teacher collaboration, of innovation, it's interwoven throughout the case. And they focus on the three green pillars as defined by the U.S. Department of Education. The first pillar looks at environmental impact. How can we make great use of our learning spaces? The second one is health and wellness. How do we make sure that we're emphasizing fitness, that we have a healthy school community? And the third strand looks at STEM, looks at environmental literacy, outdoors education, this notion of, learning happens outside the classroom. And all learning doesn't have to take place in neat rows of chairs and under fluorescent lights too. So building a case itself is a collaborative effort. So working with Lisa and Tanya in this was just a great opportunity.
How can teachers, trainers best utilize this case?
Well, the case is created to really engage the reader in the process of the Green Ribbon Schools framework in terms of the three pillars. And so teachers get a chance to dive into each of the pillars and really it's more of a reflective practice of what pillars are evident within our own schools, and using the case really sets a precedent and gives some great examples. And also there is links and different learning activities throughout the case to help those that are utilizing the case get all of the participants involved and really start thinking about how can we look at school improvement through a different lens, more through the lens of green schools or sustainability.
Why should readers, practitioners go to JCEL in this case?
It's a great example of where theory and practice come together, and I think the neat thing about this case is it's not just focused on one particular person. It's not just all about the principal. It's about a principal working collaboratively with teachers, with students, with stakeholders such as parents, and really rethinking the notion of school success. And as Tanya said, there's resources involved, there's links to other research materials, other examples, and this area itself with the notion of green ribbon recognized schools, it's just come out in the last 5 years or so. So it's important to really see, there's several hundred schools and districts and now institutions of higher education that have been recognized. And it's just a wonderful opportunity to rethink the way we teach and learn.
So what particular points in this case ought to be part of the teaching deliberations?
Yeah, I think that the case provides professors and graduate students an opportunity to explore what does it mean to be a green school. So we have the Green Ribbon School framework with the 3 pillars, and you can use the case to introduce this new phenomenon across K-12 education and now higher ed education. Or you can use the case as a way to explore organizational leadership. And within that framework of organizational leadership, you see collaborative leadership, you see vision development, and what does it mean to co-create and sustain a school vision for success and continuous improvement. You can use the case to look at financial questions. How can you be financially creative and develop innovative programming? And so there's a lot of different other hooks related to organizational leadership that are also embedded in the case. So I think those 2 primary teaching hooks, introduce green schools and or go on and dive deeper into organizational theory around leadership and vision development and financial approaches to school improvement.